it's going to be a clash of styles, and it's going to be all about who can, emphasize their style really early on. Is it Miami with the possession, or is it Red Bulls with the way and the ability that they have to go forward in the transition?
Dylan Nealis, this ball dummied ahead. This is Lewis Morgan with a shot. Goal! His blistering start to 2024 continues. Third of the year. Morgan and the Red Bulls running early. They have a 1-0 lead.
But it's really, really poor from Miami. They don't set themselves up from Red Bull's throw. And then you see the ball when it eventually comes in here. This is what you want to see. Two centre forwards. Can you link up? So you see Van Zyl, when the ball eventually comes to him, he's in an onside position. He's taken Crifts off with him. That leaves the space then for Morgan, who runs off Aviles and puts the ball into the back of the net. It's wonderful movement from Morgan. Great awareness as well from Van Zyl, who keeps himself onside.
Well, John Tolkien has returned to the field of play, and away from your screen is giving the hand signal that he's okay. Here's perhaps an opening through Morgan. Oh wow! Fabulous goal from Lewis Morgan. Red Bull's new number 9 on cloud 9. A first goal since October 22, and boy, that'll mean everything to him.
Again, Houston are their own worst enemy, and this time it's Artur. Always so reliable in possession, but gives that one right away to Lewis Morgan, who makes no mistake. Hasn't looked like he's missed a beat being out. Going through so many injuries over the years, the hip surgery comes back unexpected. 30 minutes last week, comes in 30 minutes into this one. You can see the quality. And not being able to play a full season, just pressing and having that being the only club in the bag. And I think they've shown glimpses of that tonight. The conditions have made it a little bit more difficult.
Ball slipped through from Elias Manuel into Emil Forsberg, and Morgan! A classic Red Bull New York goal. Rasenball football at its peak.
Well, they win the ball there through Amaya, who does so well as that engine, but that pause to twist and turn to find Manuel, and that ball releases Forsberg, who picks up his head, placed it just across there to Lewis Morgan, but it all starts from Amaya. The quick release, lovely in behind, but you can see Forsberg is looking across the line the whole time, and from there, Lewis Morgan's not going to miss from that position, beats Twumasi to the spot. That last little unselfish pass between the connection between these two players already bearing fruit early in the season. So far, 1 goal, 1 assist for Forsberg.
But they will have to defend this corner now.
Forsberg whips that in with pace, rattles around and in! Lewis Morgan breaks the skid of 3 matches without a goal, and he remains the go-to man for New York Red Bulls. It's a 1-1 match.
7 goals on the season. Nothing easier perhaps for Morgan, but it's all down to the delivery from Emil Forsberg. He just powers it inside. Takaoka can't deal with it. And actually Morgan has to do a little bit more than just nod it over an empty goal line. But he's able to get under it and then knock it high in off the underside of the crossbar. Good athleticism from the Scot. As Takaoka really should do better with that. He's got players in front.
But you look at the personnel, Carlos Hill, you've got Esme on one side, Chunkalai, a good midfield in there. Oh, he's in. Morgan. Behind the defense, Lewis Morgan! MVP form in March. Looking to find it again in May, 1-0. Revolution falling asleep a little bit, but Lewis Morgan doesn't mind, and that's going to be an assist for Sean Nealis. A lot of times I think about it, these aren't as easy as they look. You have to stay composed, and that's exactly what he does. 1-on-1, puts it into the corner, a little deflection, that's a striker's finish, but that's him staying alive. Sandro Schwartz, I want to see aggressive runs from my strikers.
Doncor now, where central Cam Harper, who's now drifted over this left-hand side. Swapping roles with Morgan, has the overlap of Duncan. Matsier and Morgan. The late first half arrives off the boot of Lewis Morgan. What a strike. Slick as you like. And the Super Scot grabs his 10th of the season.
Care about possession. This is the run of play. New York Red Bulls have been the better team this first half. They had the better goal-scoring opportunities. That's a good little pass by Van Zier. And who else? Lewis Morgan. I was watching them warm up, New York Red Bull, before this game. Lewis Morgan was banging the ball in, and he does it here where it counts. The worst.
Gallivanting forward for Red Bull New York. Miles into Yengur. Yengur across goal. Carmona and Morgan! Territorial, instinctive.
We talked about Doncor. He's the one keeping possession to build into this attack. Nils getting this one in behind the back line. And that's just a fantastic ball to knock down there. And there's Morgan exactly where he wants. Poaching in front of goal, waiting for knockdowns, waiting for scraps. If you set him up there, he's not going to miss. Redirects that one perfectly. The build-up play, the possession. Ngor just putting this ball clipped perfectly to the back post outside a jumping DeAndre Yedlin. And it's just fantastic. It's efficient. It's perfect in every way. But there's a little discussion right now.
The check complete. Morgan to put the Red Bulls in front. Lewis Morgan making March memories in 2024. His 6th goal in this first full month. That's only the 2nd time it's been done. 1-0 Red Bulls.
From open play. Clinical from the penalty spot. 1-0 Red Bull.
See how they adjust. Bartlett trying to find the link with Stroud. And it's dispossessed. And here they come once again. Elias Manuel trying to play it. And Harper headed for the brace. Harper around and a wonder save, but not good enough. And Morgan caps it in. Easy as you like. The Bulls are running riot in our nation's capital. 3-0.
There's a turnover, just lackluster trying to play out of the back. There's a turnover, they step up, and then they're always going to go. They're going to go quickly, they're going to get numbers, and then look at the run from Harper. Birnbaum doesn't see him, just gets into his blind spot. He's off and running. That's a big-time save initially from Bono. But then you've got the runners coming in behind. Morgan in a great position to follow up, and it's just an easy walk-in for the 3rd of the night for the New York Red Bulls.
Lewis Morgan, his 9th goal the season, and none easier than that. Tapping into the open net.
Put a 5-match drought to an end. Morgan puts it away. It's corner pockets. And the 2-goal lead restored for the New York Red Bulls.
Morgan steps up and just opens the hips, strikes it cleanly past Johnson, and it's a gut punch for Toronto FC, who just thought they'd found their way back into the match, and then
Morgan, pressure on Klivtsov. Given away, taken back, Amaya to the foot of Van Zier. Morgan looking for number 2, got it! The Red Bulls, great Scott with 2 against his former team today.
But this is all about, I'm talking about, I just said it a minute ago, Red Bulls dominating through the middle. Miami want to play through the middle. You can play through the middle, but you know what? You're going to give the ball away. And when they give the ball away, they're out of shape. And that ball comes to Morgan. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He doesn't put his foot through it. He knows that he can just caress it into the bottom corner.
Opportunity here, Campana top of the 18. Referee let the contact go. Leo Campana down in transition the other way. Van Zier shrugs off Alan Dante. Van Zier squares it. Lewis Morgan, number 3.
Challenge. You just see Duncan, he comes across, wins the ball, and after this it is all systems go. All systems go, and it's that man Van Zer who's also been a brilliant double act with Morgan, and then Morgan says give me the ball, and he does the rest. He gets his hat-trick. He's had a part to play in every single goal. He has been a man on a mission this afternoon, and Red Bulls have been